your court, it was about capacity.
Capacity.
Yes, no lawyer for the Kofali said Akosua Serwaa doesn't have a capacity to bring the case to court in the first place.
Sir.
In Tianua and Ankasa, the whole thing was to move that capacity motion. Either say it's for or against.
Sir.
But Bibi Kakresi will court for me and Casanamo. A by sign the lawyers for every draw, sir, capacity case.
You may das. I did written it, on so man file defense. Injunctions, so man yano. Till last time I caught Mamma move injunction. And also okay on file conditional transmission. Now, no cre, you have economic say a be on berry draw. Because answer never economic defense about. So also obey capacity. And no also file defense. That's our compromise position. And me assure so man kasa almost file for capacity. The news said they were only buying time. Now make a judges so now per be delay case to one grant injunction. They will be filing frivolous applications that will delay the case. And the court will find to so. Now will be animal. Say me was 7th December. And in my near 7 hours my boka. So but court now doing it differently. And or say you move application to more withdraw on my application on the base capacity on man buy almost amboa. Na court bogu and that's what we am can make cost one or something.
And you say well sorry say what can cost.
Yes. I know something training injunction me. Say injunction come at me can make cost times 2. Unfortunately, when we are moving injunction, you know how long I spoke.
Yeah.
Yes, because I was trying to convince. Your case I now heard judge. I saw the judge writing whilst I was making my submission. Now look, you have to convince a judge to make an order on your behalf. Yeah. If the judge is not listening, then it means that probably we are forming an argument and as a visitor. So let me watch it. That's why I had to.
Not necessary, or type.
Exactly. That is how I have to push what I was doing so that she could hear me and give me attention. The way now, what she and I say, to name mum, already at 7 my judgment 25th November. So that was one of the reasons. The second reason she gave was about when a flu near and I said, oh, did you say a busuan? No, sir, can say busuan, tintinia busuan, I mean, immediate and extended family. No define family to me, a busuan for not the spouse, but the ma. On your occasion, you can say makahu. And a busuan immediate family and extended family. That's what she said. You see, so that's even though it was obiter in law, your friend obiter because you know you can say pronounce one in the injunction. Uti no certain also make any definitive ruling on the matter to not to prejudice the final hearing.
Yes. Yeah.
But she made a do who have the body no or state I was satisfied with the ruling because the court a judgment be your opinion. Every judgment of a judge is his or her opinion. That's how the law is.
Okay.
And this your special opinion or can't convince you say when you went in America, you should be satisfied even though you may agree with the person. Because what you want 50 preoccupation say for ourselves.
So I cited so many cases.
Exactly. Until we were okay with the ruling. And my friend, my clients up on the money.
Until Oba and only Akosua Serwaa. Until offer and say.
Oh, she felt that no. Injunction was very important and can guarantee or pay. I'm just a judge natural and what we have to do is to work towards the evidence need to be taken. For instance, in Kratabia or say he see a stamp on Germany near there. We have to work quickly on it and make sure that assembly be near we. That's the no I juma. Near to manage judgment because we are confident we'll have judgment. And you know there and never mean to see ye. Back come. That is the true fact of the matter.
Tell for what if you lawyer and more patches Enra Nanka say a lawyer for no file on capacity. No one can say, I wouldn't say no. Or the Quahenia best answer why they bubble mountain or more withdraw ye and now judge and the cancel a movie ni motion for injunction and now and so lawyer judge ni tea or more a funny na no say one j injunction antum enti say what is a man for a can say after the judgment na pure team Odo Broni o team legal wife jubilate bi no so is na say we be according TikTok na or TikTok live no did a man for atema Mr. Don't jubilate what I say case a call horn run the be born pie say anka some may call court for anka bishia bibi a coming ko anka judicial say sometimes cases like that they should even do it in open place where people will come and they will watch
and know
exactly what anka would tie asem na ye kana if you have already formed some opinion bi one case so you be a descending na honorable say no I think asem na dey kwase but be na wo ma metie bi to be pia bontin no so be kan ne ogidi say o ka kira wo ni beje a now also you take it hook by sinker that is a what them. I pray that one day you get the opportunity to go to court and listen to how our lawyers present or more cases be who say say net here then ko jina be kan say bia o say net nti enra sana esi here e wo court. Now the way forward lawyer tembo for no can say am yard man Friday mbe file so right now on Friday mu kwa koyede
the what we call application for directions.
Okay.
Tell me we am file me krata bia also me file ba kun application for directions. Okay. I don't need the t-shirts to the basic Friday. Now what it means is that asem na matwa ba nyina die na court nhwehwem. What do you want the court to answer to? And the idea no shema not to prejudice what is happening at the court, but whatever I couldn't say whether or not to say Akosua Serwaa and Kwana ye lumbayire court come answer.
Okay.
Na so na lumbayire on Kwana bit my kuna court community. That's all. These are the two rulings I nema me no yepe. Tie no na directions. Meanwhile, we have replied to all the statement of defense on the by a year no.
Okay. Na me so me dream bi hu say we shall ruling na enra judge ne de mai na say body ne yabusia ne de abusia pani omodia so they can do now na the pani free mu a or yabusia ne dia so they can now go ahead injunction na on one grant no. So now that is a power na be de abusia pani ne nchen. And as option ko for council ba ko raise issue about say with the who right it's not a law, it's a right, which means no is only belonging to
the
custom. Yes. So it's a custom. Yes.
The constitution, your constitution will be a friend. The friend. The sources of law.
Okay.
Sources of law. Na ehono na constitution ni kire emra be be free.
Okay.
What does it? The sources of law. Na je se wo kire se ade na ye mra e wo man mu.
Okay.
Ka se mra ade na ye mra e wo man mu. Now I want to under chapter 4 article 11 I'm reading for purposes of this to educate the public.
Okay.
I said the laws of Ghana shall comprise this constitution. This constitution, enactment made by or under the authority of the parliament established by this constitution, the parliament. 3, an order, any orders, rules and regulations made by any person or authority under power conferred by this constitution. Okay. The emphasis of the constitution, you can say district assemblies with my bylaws near that they are also form law. Any of the existing law and the common law. No. The existing law and the common law. The common law baby I call the British for the giant.
Okay.
Now it also provides that the laws of Ghana shall include customary law. So the common law of Ghana shall comprise the rules of laws, generally known as the common law, the rule generally known as the doctrine of equity, and the rules of customary laws including those determined by the Superior Court of Judicature. And amanye eka common law so. And so obika say widowhood rights amanye dinyamra me te ase enye because amanye bia also court to take judicial notice. They can judicial notice. You were amanye be 10,000 Ghana tribes obia ne hyehyɛ. And the Akosua court to take judicial notice. Say your case ye you be free obi from Manchia. Somebody who's a custodian of the Asante culture. No, I bet you there kuna as one for so baby a free and send your tear. We'll call them in this case. So that judge not to who's say and Asante memu because her authorities on board so not and not to say
the cases that he cited.
And now akwa so o can say case be obi ma empna
yes, because I say concubine.
Yes.
Oh, you see our word.
Yes,
concubine.
I know I'm for me. So whether or not you can
which
use,
means nipa na your side chick on worry no.
Yes.
But the custom of that particular tribe no
may permit
they
that.
permit.
But I know kra no me nya sure say tribe will be aba prince obi owo yere yaman impra nya kuna. But oni yire dia o metumi afọ obi on nti ya onye ne yire. I will bet my friend concubine. I'm an abba yekuna. And we will lead evidence to all this for the court to know. Say Asante Mamudia, say ni amani etie, and the judge will take judicial notice of that thing. And then would decide, say no, from the chief who came from Manchiano, was say ni say na Asante Mani etie, say Asante Amani etie, and ye, a sebi, the so ye no one way yekuna. Na empran yekuna wa Asante. That's what we do as a lawyer. Because this case is a locus classic school case which ought to be reported, would ensure, say, you're making sure, say, your dear Samuel, your friend dance, your man, no credit woman dead, in every neco, will be a my judgment, what dear chile. So we are resolute to do the right thing. Yes, sir, Okofa, Krobi case, near the Emfa, near Bedia, dear Okoma and Shia, Sabi, or Hinekrano. On primo being free baby me because say me papa opogo are we say go be ba sen kan papa ya pamono 24 opogo are so yana na ko say ajuma we this year and then we respect the institution of marriage and to be a dream kan say obi mpran ko ye kuna meanwhile ye kokko di no so ye this year so on senate and that is how it is. And then as far as we are concerned, amani bi ayemra constitution neka.
Until Friday, mo ko file
application for directions.
Direction now. What is next?
No amay data ayemra for be friend CMC.
Okay.
Case Management Conference.
Okay.
And also no ye kwa hwe seminar ye de abani nyina ahhehye ne kama. We are need we and the say ne be no. No amay date near start here. Also ye ba obama 1 week to file a witness statement. This time, dancing go jina mo nkro ya kototo na nko nti nkro bi apese obobi ya no ji se wo tworoba na obejina na ye toto ano se na be wi asem ntam.
Okay, nti ano no be sheda mo be frɛ o mo ananse
court be man ye die be CMC.
Nti o kan say about 25th no the ruling be ba no o fa ne say.
Me the same me there. In fact, all this while that has been my prayer. That you know within time say na be ya time you know person mo ye no e be koso aye and to cancer it is. I also drew her attention to the fact that oba no be say 25th but obi be file process be also train on we process it is. It's not definitely not so our man obe to us ready. Let's hope that she will honor her words. So because to be unfortunate say be do a year na court ni side na we say me na me yakuna at the confusion. The applicant we wanted to forestall the possibility of any confusion. So be baha and now assume as be ba no much of wood in it. Much of funds will be a bit mafabi. So the court's work is to ensure that there is peace and stability and there is justice. And the court, that's what we're telling the court. Let's make sure our decisions don't create more problems than good.
only say bebre na you imagine say they are to say they are rather tarnishing the image of a legend. If you can bet me ahwe asem na mwaka. Te banse na afi de nam court every day be that the lumba o Akosua Serwaa o say you. Man for can be say send all kind say case we for any day pa because of how important especially the personality involved. Obi can be say assemble no be kan chrom.
The me ka chrom say anya nokre. Ye mum kra na ye peni ye. Because lumba so a prophet na onim say na iwu achi no bibisa abesi.
Njem no boy.
Ode bo onyum.
Yeah.
Ode bo onyum. Enti no nim say bibisa abesi. Na yen de na ye to prevent a confusion. Eno ho na mo ani ye to no say na be ya confusion bia emam. Enti rather than say umbaka say yes say lumba din. Also mu say ye na pese ye ma lumba aye ne aye boko. Na incident bi ansi. Na ye ne boko na freeze no bi nkoka say me na me yire me nya yire. Ka say ewi a ajapade eche adi akire. Eno kwa da ya na chaotic crossing aye no. So enti ne ye na peni ye, we want the right thing to be done so that everybody would understand his position. Say ne be ya obi nkoji we position and create problem bia. That is how it is.